versus AC Milan, and Divock Origi starts for us, and that doesn't like it's a complete shock, obviously, and it's already trending on Twitter with over 8,000, sorry, 2,800 tweets already regarding Origi. So it's Allison, Alexander Arnold, Matip Gomez, Robertson, Fabinho, Henderson, Nabikita, Yota, Salah, Origi. No one predicted this lineup. I can bet my life on it. No one predicted this lineup, to be really honest. I mean, my prediction was, maybe Konate steps in front of, Virgil van Dijk, and he's rested along with Gomez. But, playing Matip again after just a couple of days break, it's a bold move. And clearly, he's not going to play against Crystal Palace. So I'm sure that he's going to start Konate at Crystal Palace. That was one of the concerns there. Robertson starts again, I don't think he's gonna play again with Crystal Palace. It's gonna be Simicas up front. Fabinho, Henderson, Keita. It's an interesting combination because you do expect Thiago to start instead of Jordan Henderson at the moment, given the kind of form he's in. But this was a very crucial decision from Klopp. Had Klopp rested Henderson in this game, it would have spoken a lot about Henderson game time. They would have been a separate discussion over it, which obviously has been laid down to rest because clearly he still believes in John Henderson and the kind of captain he is for us, the kind of leader he has been for us. So it's a really good move to have all those rumors buried if Henderson had not started the game. Because my prediction, to be really honest, was Fabinho, Naby Keita, and Curtis Jones or Thiago, any of the two. I think I would have gone with Curtis Jones for a very simple reason, because Thiago had just played a cup. You don't want that guy to get injured or be exhausted for the next game as well. So I think it's a really good move. Starting up Origi up front is definitely something which no one obviously expected, but I think for me it's a good move. The reason is because Sadio Mane has not been in top form, although he has scored around 8 goals in the previous 9 games he has played. But you do feel like that he is definitely not at that particular level. He's not playing at that particular level that he is so good at. So it's clearly and it's quite obvious that maybe Klopp saw it. I hope there is no knock. Why Sadio Mane is not there in the starting lineup. But yes, if it's because of his form, if it's because of his inability to turn up and make those shots count, then I think it's a really good decision. And I know a lot of fans would be very skeptical about Divock Origi being in the starting lineup, but I think at the end of the day, it's a good call. Either Origi or Minamino would have been fine with me. And to be really honest, for a lot of people who have been making predictions for this game, this game is going to be it's going to be more close than you can expect. I think it's going to be a really, really close game. Say maybe a 0-0 or even a 1-0 kind of a victory, because both defenses are quite strong. You just cannot underestimate either of them, and that is the beauty of both of these teams. They both are in form. Their defenses are quite strong. um, the the atmosphere is going to be amazing, no doubt about it. It's two European giants. It's literally teams with European history, a really commendable European history. AC Milan have won the tournament 7 times. Liverpool have won the tournament 6 times. uh, they have gone through tough times. AC Milan are still in that recovery road. Liverpool have kind of recovered from that banter era, as you can say. So there's a lot of likable things about both of these teams. 2005 Istanbul, everyone obviously, as every Liverpool fans remembers, and this that's a proud moment for them, right? And 2007 again, AC Milan won it. So then that's that. So there's a good history among about those teams. And even through that, this is the first time that AC Milan will be coming to Anfield, and obviously they'll be greeted by the Anfield faithful. So it's going to be a cracking atmosphere, no doubt about it. It's going to be a cracking game as well. I think it's a game made in heaven for me, because AC Milan are the, what you can call as the European royalties, just like Liverpool. And yeah, I guess that's about it, right? So, irrespective of how many predictions you can make about the team, Ibrahimovic unfortunately is not available, but they do have a good amount of goal scorers up front. They do have a very tight defense, and being an Italian team, you expect it from them. So, that's I guess that's just about it. So, I just wish both the teams are very best. I think it's gonna be a good close competition. Who's gonna win? Let's see. Let's talk about that, because it's clearly not that easy. Even though Liverpool are in top form, they haven't lost a game in quite some time now. But it's better not to underestimate any opponent. And given the lineup, right? I'm not quite sure. How do I put this lineup into perspective? So it's going to be quite uh, it's going to be quite tricky for everyone to you know to just digest what's happening over here. And okay, let me just give me a second. I think there's some kind of issue with the live streaming at the moment. Let me just check it out if I'm still live. Am I live? Yeah, okay, I am live. Right, sorry. There's some sort of issue with the streaming at the moment. My computer's got stuck. Anyways, so yeah, um a great game. We did had Barcelona beaten badly against Bayern Munich again in the Champions League last night. So that kind of tells you a lot about the kind of expectation, the kind of level this game has reached. Even though Barcelona are still in the recovery phase, but still, you still have that strong Bayern Munich team. And as Liverpool faithfuls, if you want to challenge for the title, which we should and we would, for the Premier League and Champions League, we also need to make a statement. This is going to be tough. If anyone expecting a 3-0 victory, a 4-0 victory, I'm sorry, I don't see it happening. I don't see anything like that happening, to really honest with you, because it's just going to be a tight game, and I'm sure of it. It's going to be an end to end, yes, but it's going to be more of a tactical mindset rather than a free flowing game. Against Leeds United, the players, I'm sure they are quite tired because they sprint a lot, they play down the wings, so which makes a lot of ground for every single player to cover up in case if they want to press or defend. So obviously some of the players may be fatigued, especially for the Crystal Palace game coming up on 18th. And you can expect a lot of changes, like I think around 4 to 5 changes in this current lineup for the next game, because definitely Origi doesn't start. I'm not sure if Hendo will start in the game as well. I'm not sure if Matip will start, because I think it's going to be Virgil van Dijk and Konate, maybe for the Crystal Palace game. You can't deny that. And I think it's really good move to start a different combination with Matip and Gomez. I think it's good, but it kind of still leaves that loophole, because Gomez hasn't had a he had a decent like a preseason. I think it's not that he outshined anyone there. He hasn't played a Premier League game in quite a while, and I guess that's about it. So it's going to be quite tricky for a Liverpool defense. Robertson starts. I was okay with Simicas or Robertson. I think either of them would work. See, this is what Klopp does to you, right? He kind of surprises you at the very last moment, and you just cannot predict that guy. Like it's so difficult to predict what Jurgen Klopp has in store for his own team members. I think that's just I cannot believe if you are in the dressing room and what kind of impression which he'll give me giving. Okay, you know what, I'm gonna play Origi, and Sadio Mane is just sitting like there and like what. So that's just how it is, right? With Jurgen Klopp, it just comes out of the blue. I saw this video about the starting lineup prediction from Redmond TV, and they were expecting obviously Jota, Salah, and Mane to start, and then they also questioned, like Chris questioned how Origi was completely missing. He was not there if he was in the club or not. And here we are. He's in the starting lineup. So that's just how it is. There's a lot of rumors because of Twitter these days. There's a lot of rumors. There's a lot of talks, and there are a lot of hatred being spread around these days. But I think at the end of the day, you're playing for a club. That's the most important part. Okay, right. So, all right. So we're having some issues. Yes, we have these issues. Okay, we're finally back. Sorry about that. There was some issue with the browser. I hope I'm audible to whosoever has tuned in. So sorry, man. I sincerely apologize. Right. So I guess that's about it, guys. I'm gonna keep it short, just for another a couple of minutes. Mm, it's for me. Look, AC Milan may attack, may play counter as well. This game may get a bit physical, but I do not see them, in our box for a longer period of time. They will play a ball now, every now and then over the top. That is for sure. So I just feel that if I want to go with the prediction, I think I'll go with the 1-0 win for Liverpool. It's either going to be a 1-0 victory for us, or it's going to be a 0-0. I do not see a lot of goals happening. I think also Salah also needs to be substituted around the 60th minute, I guess. Javi Elliott is not there, so it's going to be quite difficult for Klopp to replace him with someone. Maybe it's going to be Oxlade Chamberlain, maybe it's going to be Sadio Mane, and then Origi drops down and comes in place of Salah. Let's see how it works out. Right, guys. So enjoy the game. It's a very, very tricky lineup which we have today. So hope you enjoy the game, and we'll see you soon. Hopefully with the win.